And we are on air.
Hi guys, my name's Brianna and today we're going to be talking about how I'm managing life during a pandemic. So let's get right into the video. Okay, so my life has changed in certain ways and stayed the same in other ways. So like school, for example, I still have school. It's just online. Work, I still have to work. It's just more hours. And things like that have been changing. And it has been difficult, but in an opposite way than it has been for most people. For most people, they have gained an excess amount of extra time and don't really know what to do with themselves, and they can't socialize or anything like that, and people are finding it hard to cope with that. My situation has been I have had no free time. Like, none whatsoever. The family I work for, if you guys don't know, I am a nanny, babysitter, whatever you want to call it. They have 2 kids and both of the parents are in healthcare, so they still have to work. And with the kids not being in school, they need me to come more often to watch the kids. And if you don't know, I do still work at Taco Bell. I just work there once a week. So work-wise, I work at Taco Bell. That's one day. Then my other job nowadays has been like 4 or 5 days a week. That leaves me with only 1 or 2 days off every week when I also have full-time school online. So although I have had some free time, it's not been free. I've had to do school almost every night when I get home from work and when I have a day off and all that. So pretty much any sliver of free time I have has been making these videos. So it's been really rough. I have felt incredibly overwhelmed and school has been very difficult. So all that being said, that brings up the question, well, how am I managing? Well, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not managing the best that I could. My room has been a wreck. I haven't had a single moment to clean it. I'm hoping to get that done very soon. I have been like going crazy having no free time. However, I have been taking away from other things in order to make certain free time. So I have done a handful of things since this quarantine started to kind of get that socialization in that usually helps me manage when I'm overwhelmed. Like when I have so much schoolwork and I can't take it, I usually just have a friend come over and hang out with me while I'm working so I could feel better and not feel so alone. I obviously can't do that now during the quarantine. So I have been doing a few socially distant hangouts. Like today I also went for a bike ride, but a little while back I also went for a bike ride, both with my same friend, Elle, socially distant, bike ride, take some photos, hang out, chat a bit, have a nice time. I also did a movie night in the backyard with my friend Fiona a while back, and in the months now of quarantine, that's only 3 times of having some time with friends and stuff. And not even completely genuine time with friends because we can't hug or talk close together and just chill. We have to be far away and all that, but it has helped. I think socializing in any way possible right now is incredibly important because you don't want to lose touch with that. It's really important. We're human beings, we're social creatures, and it's hard and it's strange to see someone and not be able to go up to them and have that contact, but seeing them is more than not seeing them. So that has been helping me, although I haven't been able to do it very often. I'm hoping now it will be better. So I just finished my 2nd semester of college. Literally this past week I finished up everything. So now, when I'm not working, I'll be having free time. I won't have to be stressing out about school all the time. So hopefully, I'm going to be able to be managing this pandemic, this quarantine, and myself and my mental health a bit better. Because, to be completely honest right now, without going into details as I don't want to overshare or trigger anyone, my mental health has not been the best since this quarantine. I have been struggling quite a bit. However, with more free time and my stress levels being down, not worrying about grades, not worrying about school, not worrying about time for school, I think I will be able to find ways to cope more with those other aspects of my mental health that I'm having trouble with. So for those of you, I assume most of you, who have an excess amount of free time now that they're in quarantine, I suggest you use it wisely. You have this large amount of free time, take it to work on things you've always wanted to work on, whether it's an aspect of yourself and your mental health and learning a new way to cope or something, or whether it's a new hobby or something you want to achieve, a goal. Start working on it. Being too busy is so stressful, but so is being not busy at all. You want to make sure that you're keeping yourself active and doing things to make yourself feel good. You know, if you aren't working right now because of this pandemic, well, you probably, chances are, feel very unproductive and not so good. So doing something that's more productive for yourself rather than a job is going to help you feel so much better, and I highly suggest it. But yeah, there's not much more to it than that, just trying to see friends in different ways, trying to work on some of my mental health stuff, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So alright guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Happy VEDIM, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Mwah.